What's up, punters, dribblers? Welcome back to another episode of About Even as we sit here bathing in another famous New South Wales Game 1 Origin victory. God, it was good last night in the wet. Well done to you, boys. Doing it thanks to our friends at Ned's, who are also celebrating New South Wales victory. This being recorded on a Wednesday before the game. We do this every year, and I'm excited to do it again. How are we, fellas?
Good. It's obviously Origin Eve, but for those watching, we've won.
Yeah.
But for us, gentlemen, on the panel, it's Origin Day. It's Origin Day.
Yeah, it's
not
Origin
even
Day.
Origin Eve.
No, it's Origin Day.
I made the mistake of bloody the peri peri chicken pizza on the app. You have to get it over $30. Accidentally added too much sauce.
Oh, that'll get you.
Oh, that'll get
fuck
ya.
you.
What do
up.
you
Yeah.
So
like,
what, you added extra sauce because you wanted to get over $30?
well, like you have to get that on the app or something over $30. The pizza's $29.
Is this an Origin special or some shit? Or like?
Well, this is last night at Origin.
Oh,
That's what
sorry.
happened.
Yeah. No, great point. Great point.
Great. Okay, I was super lost.
I was just trying to work out where I was, but no, you're
So
right.
you've fallen foul of the too much peri peri.
Too much
I thought it was going to be a
peri-peri's problem.
side thing,
Yeah.
but like it's basically all sauce. I had to
see
get
the pizza.
toilet paper and
Yeah.
like wipe it off. I was just like, oh my god.
No, I've made that mistake
like
before.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
a big peri chicken pizza
Oh,
guy.
it's an easy one to go to when decision fatigue and you're like, I don't want to make a fucking decision. I've got to get shit done before the game. Just go to your crust.
If there's decision fatigue, wouldn't one naturally go for the meat lovers?
Or a Supreme.
Meat lovers
Which is
a bit
Supreme,
kind of
dude.
like,
You don't like meat lovers?
what's the there's basic
Really?
bitch and then there's a like testosterone teenager.
No,
you know
that's
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, meat lovers is a bit of a like-
extra barbecue, more money.
I love meat lovers.
I'm flexing in the mirror. I've got too much test in my body.
Oh,
You don't like meat lovers?
No, I like meat lovers. It's just, it's a pizza.
What a crazy
It's a
response.
pizza
No,
for
it's a good pizza.
to one of the great pizzas.
It's a great pizza.
Did
but
it
it's-
deserve that?
No, listen, it does. It does.
It does.
Really?
Yeah.
Go with Supreme, dude.
Supreme.
Get a little bit of like.
Bit
I
You
don't
wanna
agree,
mix
but
it
they're not
up.
going to take the pineapple
You
off.
don't. I'm actually growing into it.
No, I
I'm
don't
not
say
there
that. But
yet.
even if you had to,
I'm
but
not
meat
there
lovers
yet.
is just like, let's just get the same piece of salami 50 times, cook it at different
Dry,
things, and
it's
dry it and just
dry,
cover it in
like-
sauce and go, great. Here you go. It's great for a piece, but by yourself with the whole pizza?
I think the biggest red flag for meat lovers too is when they call it like the vegan nightmare or the vegetables.
Exactly. The not
Yeah,
woke
yeah.
pizza. You know what I mean? Like, that's-
All these big pizza like companies hire a dead shit 17-year-old to be head of meat lovers.
meat lovers is for people that are anti-woke, dude. And I'm like,
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's for fucking throwing down.
yeah, when men were men.
100%.
I
It's,
didn't
it's a real Sean Connery pizza.
Yeah,
if you
I
know
didn't
what I'm
expect to
saying.
come in here and throw
it's not-
shade at the meat lovers either, because I don't mind it.
Got a bit of Sean about it.
Yeah. Back
Just
when
don't
Bond
come
was-
at the fucking peri peri. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't come with the peri peri.
I think I did, but
I didn't come with peri peri. I'm down for peri.
I'm also partial
I'm
to
down for all of them.
Prawn
I'm just
pizza.
not, I'm just not down.
from like a non-pizza chain, prawn reigns supreme.
Yeah.
From a pizza chain, generally supreme. Peri peri crust sits in its own bracket. Meat lovers is great for a piece or two here at a live stream, but a buy yourself pizza, it's a bit basic bitch
Yeah,
in
it
terms
is.
of like testosterone.
Well,
teen,
listen,
you know.
Yeah.
it's my bogan sensibilities. I like it. I like it a lot.
Listen, I think that'll anger a lot of people, because I think there's a lot of fucking meat
Yeah,
lovers.
no, I think you're going
Mate,
to piss
there
some
are meat
blokes.
lovers out
There's a
there.
lot. There's a lot of woke bitches out there. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of
That are
woke
fucking
bitches
prepared
who
to
are-
throw down. You know what I mean?
Anti-woke.
Yeah.
Well, normally the anti-woke is
Anti-woke.
you've either got someone on a in their Facebook profile is like dirt bike,
Yeah.
giant fish, or two meat lover pizzas
Yeah,
out.
or like, no, but also like a stab.
To quote Theo Von, or to borrow from him when he said about mother, you just know they're going to go home to punch. That's meat lovers.
yes, that's right.
Did you say you're coming around to pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
I love it on pizza.
I love it on pizza. I love it on a
Not there.
fucking
You should add
burger.
it to everything.
I never
came
used
around to it
but I've
ages
definitely
ago.
come
Through
around
it's
to it.
perfect.
You think you should add pineapple to
To
everything?
all pizzas, I reckon. I
Your
reckon
cum
all
must
pizzas
taste
are better.
fantastic.
What's that?
He heard you the first time.
I didn't want to hear you the first time.
Oh, yuck. But yeah, pineapple on pizza, dude.
I think pineapple on pizza is one of those things where it's kind of like it is Die Hard, a Christmas movie where people are forced to pick a side even if they were impartial. Like you're born impartial to it, and then you pick a side. And the pineapple culture was ages ago when it was a thing. Like at the end of the day, it's fucking like, how can you hate or love it that much? You know?
Listen, I did grow up hating it. I did.
But I grew. But as kids, you grow up hating everything. You hate avocado. You hate like you know what I mean. You
True.
palate.
And then you mature. You become an adult.
Like you hate the taste of your first red wine or your first whiskey. You know what I mean? Coffee, all that stuff.
And then you just start pounding that shit.
Yesterday, I thought, leading into Origin, I'll put the About Even episode on my podcast as well for the Origin thing. So I messaged Tobler. I said, mate, can you send it through to me? Now, would you assume when he sends you the audio, it's the final version, the upload version?
Yeah, I would have.
I would've.
Well, I would have thought that's what you're asking for at least.
I got within a second of uploading it, and then for whatever reason, just listened to the start of it, and it started at his conversation yesterday about what he packed to take to Melbourne. I was seconds away from fucking disaster.
Well,
How did you even get the audio version of that?
He asked he's like, can you send me the audio from today?
Oh, so you exported.
And so I just
yeah.
exported the flat audio, thinking that's what he wanted.
Or did
And
you
then
want
realising
that
we
out
were
there?
moments.
Did you? Yeah.
No, I did not. No, I certainly did not. That would have made for
Did
some.
he ask for it so he could upload it?
He just wanted the audio.
What else
I wasn't
would I
sure
do
what
with
the.
it?
I don't know.
See,
I didn't
now
think
I'm a
too
little bit
far
on
ahead in
Tobler's
the
side here. Did you
in the
specify? Because
process.
maybe you
Maybe
want
you
to
wanna-
make reels or some shit.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
With the audio,
Well, okay. Yeah, not just the
Yeah.
footage, but maybe you want to do something with it, a bit of guru stuff. But again, for you just to send the unedited shit when there is an edited version, I don't know why you would.
Yeah, I was just. I think I was busy, and I just sent him the first audio that came to mind, which was
Busy
the
where you
raw.
mate, flat out?
Yeah, having the best day of my life.
anyway, we narrowly avoided fucking
would have been-
disaster
yeah, that
because
would have
been-
people were named, things were said.
Thank
It was-
God.
And who knows what the
God.
fuck you said, we all said.
Part of me
Yes.
thinks Tobler wants that stuff out there, though.
No.
You do.
No,
You're a
no,
dirty
no,
little piglet,
no,
mate.
no. I am, but I don't want it out there.
He's a real piglet. And it's all above board, but like,
Well, but he doesn't mind getting down in a trough from time to
doesn't
time.
mind getting down the trough and doesn't mind, bit of choking.
Was Truffy like a urban legend? Trough
No,
boy?
he was real.
Yeah, he's
apparently he was
real.
real.
He'd lay in
Yeah.
the troughs and get
But he was like an early 2000s guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glory
yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
back
life was-
when,
when
Back
life
when,
was
that,
good.
but that's how we had to do something like that.
Back when
and
Ministry
make
of
it real,
Sound
and then
CDs were huge.
people
Well,
speak
I don't
about
think
it.
you needed to do that. I think that he had the freedom to do so.
No,
Those
but no, to
Trough
people
Boy used
talk
to
about
lay
it, like-
in troughs at gay clubs and get pissed on, and he loved it, like he wanted it.
But how far did that go? Because I obviously heard a lot about it because I family home in high school and first job at a school was in Darlinghurst. So that's, at that time, you can understand how like that's kind of a local known
Well,
thing.
Trough Boy
lived-
probably not that long retired by when you were getting around.
But he probably lived next to me. Who knows? But
Yeah.
did Trough Boy go all the way out to a Dubbo per se?
I don't think so. I think
I
he kept
don't
it around.
like
no, I
Yeah.
think you'd be getting a couple of fucking jabs if you did it out there.
I think
No,
he get
as
it
in
anywhere.
not
you
him.
mean-
I mean the word
mean
of
punches.
Trough Boy.
Yeah.
Like
No, yeah. Did you hear about Trough Boy in Dubbo? I think.
Oh, no.
yeah,
Didn't hear about him out there.
yeah. Okay. Well, shout out to you, Troughy.
Yeah,
if you're
Trophy,
listening.
Trophy, mate. I hope you're well. You're welcome anytime to be a lippy dribbler.
Seriously, if you are Trophy, you're straight in, mate.
Yeah.
Straight in.
Straight in.
And you can do whatever you want
Yeah.
To Tobler.
to Tobler.
Who has Trophy sensibility?
Well, after what we heard about his weekend, he's got a lot of Trough Boy.
Lot of Trough boy. Packed for it. Dolphins 30 defeat the Raiders 22. All red. All. So who gives a shit about that, eh? We'll move on. Bulldogs 30 defeat the Storm 20. This is buy around rugby league as well, punters and dribblers. So just forgive me if I'm not up and about.
Well, no, you're on a show, mate.
Yeah, I know.
No, you're on a show.
But I also want to get across the nature of the round, which it was like,
Yeah,
it
but
was whatever.
but you can do that whilst being professional, mate.
Yeah, okay.
You've also missed a patch of your beard, so just to let you know.
Thanks,
There's a
mate.
big- There's a big tuft of grey.
Thanks, mate. Sebo, you got a leg, mate?
Yeah, got a leg, but look,
Fuck! I didn't put the bet on.
Nah, you didn't.
I didn't watch this game. Was this Friday night? Yeah, I just arrived in the Blue Mountains. I
you
checked in
didn't.
at half time.
What day was that?
Friday.
Friday. No, you didn't. But you actually saved yourself, Tom, because you had 3 bets over $10, so you would have lost your 50, not your 22.
Okay, sweet.
It's hard.
No,
we
made
agreed on the show.
we
3 was
agreed.
okay in buy around footy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, still
Yeah,
shit.
but you give yourself the leniency and buy around, you know.
Okay. Fuck. Anyway, I didn't put it on, so it doesn't matter. So, Sebo, you got a bet under 55.5. That was cool. Hughes
Well, a
did
leg,
score.
yeah.
He got a
and-
leg, he
You
didn't
got a
get
leg, rather. And Guru had Satili, but he didn't have Satrick. So that was cool, too. Warriors 30 defeat the Dragons 12. Lippy had AKP, DWZ, 3+ Binny, 285. They scored 4 between them, I believe. Sebo, though, with a delectable bet.
Really
Dallin
nice
2
bet.
plus, under 59.5, Dragons plus 19.5. That's BYO. Sneaks that thang in. 9.54, buddy.
That's a good bet.
Oh, it was a good bet. Good time as well. I was away with the mother's group of families, Blue Mountains, and I was I always make sure to like front load, make sure it looks like I'm doing. Well, I was doing stuff like putting the washing up away, all that sort of stuff, but I had to kind of like set the table as this was just happening. And so it's like, oh, I've had so much water today. I'm going to go to the toilet for the third fucking time.
So hydrated.
And then I was just like, okay, I can't watch anymore just when he takes that intercept at the end. And I'm like, fuck, did he knock it on? I don't know. It's going to have to be checked. Like, fuck. And then just get down there, come running down and just pour a big glass of shoddy.
And were you telling everyone about it?
The dads. Yeah.
Probably not the mums.
Well,
That would've been interesting
I got
if
Millie
you
to
told
film
the
me
mums.
do a reaction with my shoddy, and then all the mums are looking at, giggling at me, going, "What's he doing?" And I was like, "This is too hard to explain."
He didn't bother explaining?
Well, I was like, it's a betting show thing. We put a bet slip over the video. That's about as far as I went. But something about that bet for a 9.54 just felt like a fucking cool bet. Like it
a
felt
lot
really
of elements
cool.
to it. Was that a max unders there as well?
Yeah, max
Okay, so you got a
unders
max in there.
with a plussy.
BYO line.
BYO, like a plus side of the team that you're not taking the 2+ guy on. I'm
there's
just
a
a
lot
fan of
there.
it.
It's
I'm just a fan.
creative bet.
No, it is.
Was that you bought your own line? What was the line?
It was like
Do you recall, Randa?
11?
What game we got?
I was 13.
Dragons
13 and a
won.
half.
Yeah,
It was like 13 and a half.
13 and a half, yeah.
That's like a painting, that bet, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's so many different elements of it that you're like, wow, this seems
Like a
actually-
Dali or something.
Oh,
like,
dude, it's a
Salvador Dali.
surrealist.
Yeah, surrealist painting. It's definitely not a classical, my sort of
Salvador,
favorite,
yeah.
but yeah, definitely
beautiful.
post Renaissance sort of thing.
Yeah, no, I like
It
it.
was surrealist post-Renaissance.
I'm just guessing. When was it? Someone tell me. I don't know. Well, Renaissance.
I
it would have to be, but about 1800s.
while ago.
Yeah, Renaissance seemed like it was
Renaissance
some time
1600s.
ago.
Salvador Dali was getting around
Yeah.
semi-recently.
He was in the 20s, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like pre-World War, like around that kind of like Spain fucking Civil War, right?
Renaissance went up to about 1620.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
When was Dali
Dali
doing
was
his work?
1880, maybe?
Yeah, turn of the century, I reckon.
Yeah, turn of the cent.
Yeah, till about 1989.
Oh,
When he
He
died.
died in 89?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought,
is he that?
yeah, I thought he was relatively.
He was a 20th
So,
century guy.
like the melting clocks was in 1930.
There you
Shout
go.
out to it.
right.
When he was about
Make something
27.
after World War II.
No, you don't.
Okay. Seagulls 12 defeat the Titans 10.
Shout out to Manly, by the way, for this one.
Showing plenty of grit.
Well, it's a gritty win by a gritty team.
It's the sort of win that I think reverberates throughout the comp because now people start going, fuck, they can win.
Yeah.
They can win the
Well,
comp.
they can win the tough stuff.
Which is crazy, Roo, because it just shows how little you know about the club.
Yeah.
And Manly greatness generally.
Yeah, that $17 spoon was looking like an absolute fucking special.
But do you now realise that you know nothing about rugby league? Because you were looking at that side going, that's a shit sword, mate. That's a shit sword. They can't win the game.
I
Like, your
I think I was
credibility
pretty
goes
heavily
down.
on your side as well, the coach being the problem.
Oh,
That's
fuck
fine.
off you were, mate. You were talking about...
Was it worst pack in the comp?
Worst pack in the comp. You all fucking
At that
doing the
point, it
bloke thing where you're
was.
going to go and sit on the hill, which looks very likely now.
I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Worst
Big
pack in
Manly
the
fan.
comp.
Yeah, but you were saying worst pack in the comp.
You were at that point.
Right. Okay.
Were you not?
No. We were just a little out of form.
Just a pinch.
Just a touch out of form.
Crazy that you'd call Paseka and Olakwatu worst.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy.
Paseka, Olakawatu, fucking Brandon Wakeham.
Well, just like those two original ones,
Yeah.
just as a
Jake
starting point.
Trebojevic, Ben Trebojevic.
But look,
fucking-
at the end of the, I'm going
Crazy
to.
Hetherington, the premiership
crazy the
winner.
worst pack in the comp has
But
an
like,
origin
if you
player.
look at the
Crazy.
Shane Falco and all these people on the replacements, they would be labelled the worst team in the comp. But then Gene brings, it's all about the heart, right? Like, and he gives them a second chance. And so maybe not Olakawatu, but your Brandy
were-
Wakes,
Manly are not the
your Bullimores, like, yeah.
Bullimore's not. Brandy Wakes is.
The Manly have got a bit of the Sentinels about them.
Brandy Wakes has certainly got a lot of the replacements about him, but that's about it.
But the replacements turned out to be good players when they
Yes,
got, you know.
I
but
know.
that-
All we're saying is that Rue's credibility has taken a massive hit. That's all we're saying.
And all they did in the replacements was just win a game. game or win a couple of games. They didn't win the whole fucking thing.
None of them were in the players though.
But Manly's going to
One of them was
Manly's gonna
just
win the
robbing
comp.
stores. The other guy
That's
was
the
a fucking
difference.
kicker.
And
And
you know this. Tom and I will be as insufferable as two people can ever be when we win the comp this year. And I'm going to jam it down your fucking throats for the rest of time.
Yep.
So just know that. Nothing hits in that game because no one scored tries, really. Cowboys 30 defeat the Rabbitohs 18. Big Roo. Cows minus 2.5 tripled. It's a nice looking bet, son.
It was an easy bet. Yeah, I tried to get Sebo in on this one.
Did ya?
That was quite the fucking.
Well, he
debacle.
did. He tried to go like, "Oi, I'll do a fucking line off with you, Seba. You pick whatever like line you want for the bunnies." And then Seba goes, "Okay, like I'll take 8.5." Then Roo goes, "Well, no, because I've already got." Roo was like trying to do an
Yeah, but,
extra bet
sorry,
outside of
did
the
you-
fucking game.
If we would have done 8.5, would my odds have still been $1.90?
no,
No.
We would have taken. Okay, sorry. I was thinking you wanted $1.90 at that.
no. I was going like, let's look at the lines.
You said,
Yeah,
you
we
said,
didn't get a
you
chance
said
to
do whatever
put
line you
lines.
want.
You can go into Ned's and go to alternative.
Yeah, that's not what I picked up on. Yeah.
Very Tom.
Anyway, I knew I was getting units, so I'm there.
But like it was easy, but at the end there, it was looking like AJ knocked a couple on just in the last
Yes.
15 thing, and you just like because I didn't have money on it, but I was like, you losing makes me a lot closer. So technically, I did in a way, as in like get off the bottom. But I see I'm marked as an NA there. Ever heard of a refunded bet?
Was it refunded?
Yeah, Jai Gray didn't take the field.
So it was refunded.
Yeah. Well, who called? Who
Why?
tried
But
to?
if he doesn't take the field, it's the
Was it refunded
it's
on
not
the app?
refunded. It's void.
What's that? Refunded.
Is
right
that not
there.
refunded?
There we go. Refunded. Right there. Got it already open. There we are. Refunded. We said you
Oh, yes. Mine was refunded as well. Yes, cunt.
There you go.
Go and adjust me. Yes, I was like, fucking how did I put that on? Seb.
get. Yeah, we are. There we go. There we go.
Oh, fuck
I mean, maybe we're going to make an actual rule about the refund and put the cash back in as well, right? Now that people.
Well, no, he's got to update our fucking
Yeah,
spreadies right
we've
now.
got, we've got the money back.
Yeah, I'm updating the show. Don't worry.
Oh,
So if it's refunded, is that just even
This
Steve?
makes it makes it very difficult. This refunded thing.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, even if you forgot to put it up and it got refunded, that's your luck then, technically.
No, but it's just a ball ache from a fucking
Yeah.
accountability perspective.
well,
you know?
but I mean, it just means for you it is obviously.
Yeah,
But
it's a
at least
ball
there's this.
Sorry, so if you get refunded, it takes it off your
It
profile.
takes off your profile.
Yeah.
Mate, I was.
we asked them to keep it on, and they said no.
Did we ask? I didn't
I
ask.
asked.
Oh, John.
Well, it's probably just easier for them not to.
Oh, I'm sure it's pretty easy to leave it on. But anyway, what's what's with your odds, Sebo?
609.
0.09. And what was your bet?
It was Jai and Chester. Chester got over early. Then I was like,
Ray
wait a
And
second.
Chester.
Dude, yeah.
I'm like, how? I didn't even think about checking it. I'm like, how? Like, what? No, but like Jai. I was like, why the fuck is Jai not playing? Like, I realized as the game was already on. And I'm like, wait a second.
Did we not used to have a rule or saying that if a player was out, you got replaced by the guy that was in? Or am I imagining?
That was before we did
before.
like actual bet
okay,
slip
yeah.
shared
Yeah,
stuff.
sweet.
That
What was it? Was it 609?
Yeah.
So that was 1 from 2.
Yeah. Also, yeah, don't want that leg percentage getting hurt because
No, mate. Fixing her up, man. And then what was yours, Tom?
Mine.
That you didn't put on?
Well, I did put on. It's been
did you share it to the profile?
Yeah, it's been refunded.
Well,
Yeah,
you
just-
can't. You can't tell. That's the
Well, but that's the exact same thing.
That was
with
half the
Sebo.
reason he said thank God.
Well, no, because I shared all my other ones and I was confused. That's why you
So
saw
what
my
was it?
reaction naturally
What
in the
was
moment.
it?
Moses Leo, Jonathan Sewer,
Leo,
Will Warbrick,
Sewer, Brick,
and Preston.
Preston. And how many legs did you get?
I got one leg,
Which one?
the Moses Leo. Jonathan Sewer rendered the bet void and refunded.
And what was it paying?
It was paying $23.85.
This is going to be such a pain in the ass with Origin players now.
Why?
They don't play, and you've bet on them.
Yeah,
But today, but
Just stay
so
away from 'em.
so
You have to change
When-
your
when
your
you
can
Origin
re-upload
players don't.
and you don't have to do a
But when
story
does
and
it
shit
get
if it's a-
refunded? Like at what point?
I think it
How
gets
close to
refunded
the
after the
game?
game.
No, at the end of the game, because Jai Gray was available.
Jai Gray
Jai
could
Gray
have
is on the
played.
field,
He
yeah.
could have played because of the 6-man bench, but he didn't. So it's like.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But,
that's right.
So I was like,
Tommy
please
would
just
have-
bring him on for 1 minute at the end. Like, please.
Tommy would have had a double void with Preston as well because he went off in the first half. Will Warbrick also went off
But
in the
is
first
that
half
because
but came back on.
No, that's just a voidie.
That was
That's
a
so Preston
voidie?
getting injured didn't void the bet because it was not across
Yeah.
2 games. The
Yeah.
multi, it was within one game.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
same game and general wider multi different.
Yep.
So I don't think you get if they go off in the first half, you get the refund. But if they go in the first half and like a Acai Bowl, then you get the void leg. Yeah.
It's a great point.
Which I like.
No, I like
Which
it.
I really like.
I like it too.
Gin and Scoobers, Thomas 2 from 3, I was 1 from 4, Sebo 4 from 6, Guru 2 from 5, Lippy 3 from 7. Tom didn't do a scooper on Sunday.
God damn it.
Back-to-back weeks, the Sunday scooper hasn't been put on. It's obviously gripped the nation. Weekly leaderboard. Rue, 1 from 6, 3.15 in the green.
Beautiful.
Sebo, 1 from 6, minus 0.01.
Has anyone been closer to an even week?
Well, it's pretty much about even. Mate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's closer
No,
than
that is
about even.
even.
Well, it is about
Pretty
even.
much. That is about even.
It's about even. So there you go.
That's as about even as you can get without
Yeah.
being even.
Lippy, minus 2.98. Tom, minus 4.51. Me, minus 6.54.
Oh, you came last, buddy.
I did.
See, there you go. Those nice little changes there, Sebo. That's really switched it up for us.
Overall leaderboard, I'm 25.05 in the green. So you can still sit on that. Tom, minus 11.65. Guru, minus 14.02. You two are in a little battle.
Yeah.
A lot of
Back and forth, up and
dit.
down, up and down.
Lippy, minus 23.6 and Sebo, minus 32.77.
I've stabilised. I was on a free fall there for a bit.
You
Like
have
I
stabilised.
touched 40s and shit. Like
did
I was going
touch
doosh,
40s.
doosh, doosh. But these
Well, you
gaps
got
aren't
as
that big.
low as,
like between first and second and me and what Guru, like that could actually almost be tied up after Origin if, say, my triple hits, Ruse doesn't. One of my bets
fucking
hits.
triples
Like,
this Origin is
it's 20
stressful.
units.
Mate, we'll
Like,
know this time next week when we do the show, because it'll be this weekend coming, plus Origin accountability, is going to be a very different world, I think,
Yeah.
because of the forced triples.
Yeah.
You could get expensive quick. You've touched 43.36, Sebo.
There we go.
There you go.
I think
Okay.
we did your form the other day. Didn't round 10 last year end your
Yeah, till about
shovel
round
run as well?
17.
And then you turned around from that point?
Yeah, I'm feel like after that fucking DWZ2 plus Dragons 19 and a half
Well,
points
you're
under.
Darley.
Like I've.
Your Darley bet.
Yeah, no, I'm back fucking alive.
Who's your triple? You know,
Huddy Young.
Huddy
So,
Young. So
I
did
mean,
Huddy
it's a
score?
risky
Huddy
one.
scored huge.
Did Huddy score? Don't know. He might have.
Yeah. Imagine if Huddy scored and I'm here talking and I'm already up fucking. And what, Guru, who'd you have?
Strangey.
Strange. Imagine that.
See, the problem is that all our bets have strange in them. I'm like, I'd prefer him not to get over.
well, you've got
all
Strange
my
in
bets are
every
even
single one of
Strange,
bets.
yeah,
I just had him on the scoop.
Yeah.
Worth noting that if Rue wasn't a naughty little off-season boy, he'd be plus 0.98.
That's good betting.
Plus
That is good
0.98 if you weren't
If
a
you
naughty
weren't.
little boy, which you were.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for punishment.
Well,
Should
you
we get
fucked
some
up. It
betting?
should have been minus 40. I want that on the public record. Let's bet.
Let's bet Friday. Game one of the round. We got the Manly Seagulls taking on the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks of no underbelly fame. They will be without Nico Hines. Not nothing. Rando, welcome.
Thank you very much. A famous Queensland win. I don't know why we're not mentioning that, but
It didn't happen, mate.
it happened. It happened. This game will be at Ocean Protect Stadium. The Sharks, they are favourites for this one at $1.85. The Seagulls, $1.96. The line is 1.5, and the total points at a usually low 45.5. That is because there is 20 to 60 millimetres of rain expected to pour on that game. Now, the Seagulls, they love playing at Shark Park. They've won 6 of their last 8 games at that venue. However, the Sharks, they have won 8 of their last 10 games at Shark Park in the wet. They've won 9 of their last 10 games as home favourites. And without Nico Hines, they've won 5 of their last 6 matches. Speaking of no Nico, Sam Stonestreet at left wing. A left winger has scored in 6 consecutive games that Nico has been out. That means Braden Trindle has been running the show there for the Sharkies. A left winger has also scored in each of the last 2 games against Manly. So Stonestreet, he's at $2.02. For a bit more value, Ruben Garrick, he's scored 4 tries in his last 5 night games. He's opposing KL Iro, who has led in 6 tries in the last 10 games, and a right centre has scored in each of the last 2 against Cronulla.
Sam Stonestreet's brother and my brother are now roommates.
Really?
Weird little turn of events. Yeah.
That is.
Boys, I on Sunday night had a look at the odds for this game and could not fathom why Manly were out at $2.20. Hines has since been ruled out. They're into like $1.80 or something. I got on them at $2.20, so that's my bet
Oh,
this week.
wow.
$1.96.
Yeah, $2.20 I got them at. I'll just
Mate,
take
the
that.
Sharks fucking suck. You know what I mean? They're up and down. They've got absolutely no backbone. We've talked about this at length, Tom. When they come up against a side with, a big set of cojones, then they
And
just
defensive principles.
and just defensive principles. Defensively principled. Which Manly is. Obviously, I think we at least were number one in the comp. Are we still?
I think we're pretty much
You only
there,
conceded
yeah.
10 on the weekend. You still would, though.
So there you go. I mean, they come up against the hottest defence in the comp, which is going to scare the shit out of them. Nico Hines isn't playing. They historically hate playing Manly. It's going to be pouring rain. I think we shit all over them.
Yeah.
Manly 13 plus. It's nice. It's simple. It's clean. It's gorgeous. It looks good. It feels good.
It's a poo game.
And it will hit
by that man-
$4.20. It's going to be like 20 to 6 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Manly 13 plus $4.20.
I obviously love the Seagulls. I've made no bones about that, punters and dribblers.
If you were to make bones, what would you be doing?
Eddie, that's a question for another time, mate. And I'd ask that you stay out of my personal affairs. Clayton Faulalo, Clayton. Yeah, our third string fullback's better than your first string fullback. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. That's just the way it goes on the Peninch. He can pass the ball at speed and hit wingers on the chest. He can also break tackles. He's like he's a machine. The kid's a machine.
And him and Burbo like this.
And him and Burbo scissor each other at night. That's what we're hearing. And I like both of them to score. Clayton, Burbo, Scissor Sisters, 12.79. Sebo?
Yeah, look, I was just, I thought Eddie would have already had this somewhere, but as a patternist, maybe Rando can help it up. I was just going through the draw of Sharks and their results, and it is wild. I got to maybe round 6 working backwards. Like, pound someone, get pounded. Pound someone, get pounded. Just like, Rando, if you could just get their resuls up.
Yeah.
But
1 week on top, 1 week on the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
I had a look. The under's already in my bet, and then I had a binny of KL and Lehigh 2+, 766. But now thinking about the wet, I'm going to keep the unders in there. Manly like playing at Shark Park. I'll give him a 1.5 in case it's a scrappy field goal, and then basically.
I love that you just make your bets up after we've all every week now.
I'm using it off the stats. And then I'm taking Rando's Garrick and Stone Street. Just a 1+ between them. Just a little binny between them. So I'm going under 50.5. Manly plus 1.5. Garrick and Stone Street to have 1+ try combined. That's paying $4.59. I'll fucking
nice.
triple it.
What's
You know what I
Stoney-
mean?
What's
Like-
Stoney and Garrick won a binny? How much is the binny for Stone and?
I think it's $1.50.
That's all right. That's
It's
all
not a
right.
bad binny for a 1+.
Not a bad binny.
Basically,
Hey, I
One
like
try.
it. Dude, I like it. If Huddy doesn't score, then you'll be fucking...
imagine if Huddy scored, and then I've just got this little, call it, $4.50 triple, but like, it's just like Manly win in a wet one, 50, I've bought my own line, 50.5. Garrick, Stone Street, just why don't you get over? Is it that hard?
No, it's not that hard.
Like for $5? No.
Especially
it
not when
isn't.
you're on Ruben, because Ruben can score 'em. Now, do we have a Lippy?
We do, but it's in the DMs, I think. So his odds will be on screen. I introduce him next bet. Oh,
Okay.
I've got him here.
You got him
a
here?
cool name.
So you didn't even have
You
one.
didn't even...
Here he is. His name's. I picked the cool name, Darcy Vance. So
Darcy Vance?
Darcy Vance.
Too many C's for me in that name.
He just got up in a breadcrumb bet a couple of weeks ago,
Same last name as Lance Vance.
and
Same
he's
last
got
name as Vance Joy's first name.
Manly 13 plus.
Remember who Lance Vance was?
Who's Lance Vance? I do. What?
GTA Vice City.
Yeah. When he betrays
Dude,
you, that
GTA's
hurts.
coming out this year.
November. Fire the fuck up.
It's gonna be like
We're gonna play it for work.
they're saying it's gonna like. I was watching some
play
video
all
where
day.
it's gonna like actually disrupt like the world in a way, like energy, people taking sick days, all that. Like it's like it'll have such an effect that
But
so
luckily
many
for
people.
you, we're going to make it work, and we're all going to sit in the office and play it. So
Is there a storyline these days, or do you just go do open world
apparently
shit?
it's like 50 hours storyline.
Yeah, because that's what you
like a
want to do,
massive
and then you can just have some fun.
I'm a storyline guy.
Yeah, you got to do the storyline, and then have breaks of fun. But if you're just doing fun, the fun loses its
fun.
You
fun.
just do both.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's Lance Vance doing?
Manly 13 plus, Ruben Garrick. So yeah,
Love it.
Hang what? Oh, we don't
803, 803.
No, it's good, dude. I played fucking Mafia and just last year or this year, and I finished it way too quickly. And you know, like my love
You
interest
wanted to-
barely
yeah, you-
got started. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like you need to give me a bit more here.
You want to make it tough and long. Like, you don't want to be able to just finish it. Like,
These are all. It was a rumor that I'd read, but apparently it's like double the length of the last one. Storyline wise.
but they've added in all these like online stuff these days. I haven't
Newcastle
even played,
versus Eels, Rando.
This game will be at 3 p.m. on Saturday. The Knights, they are $1.22 favourites. The Eels, $4.25. The line is at 14.5, and the total points is at 53.5. Now, it will be sunny for this game. The Eels, they usually have a good record against the Knights, winning 8 of their last 9. However, they are without plenty of their stars, including Mitch Moses and Junior Barlow. The Eels have lost their last 4 away games without Mitch Moses by 14 or more points. They have also lost 6 of their last 6 away day games by 14 plus points as well. With the Knights, when Kalen Ponga is playing, they have scored 6 or more tries in each of the last 4 games. So if you are looking for a little fancy way to get some odds there, the Knights over 5.5 tries might be your point. For try scorers, Fletcher Sharp at left centre. He scored, has scored in 6 consecutive games against the Eels, and the Knights have scored 46% of their tries down the left edge in the last 5 games. If you are looking for a bit more value, Sean Russell, he's at $3.15. The Knights, they rank 3rd for tries conceded to left centres this season. A left edge player has scored in 3 of the 4 games that Joash Papali'i has played at left half, and Shawnee Russell has scored in 3 of his last 4 Saturday fixtures.
Tell you what really fucked me up, boys, after Origin, where all the try scorers are over $2, you open this game to get wingers at $1.30 again.
It's disappointing, isn't it?
Gravity hit me like a train. Yeah. Volkman, Fletcher Sharp, McEwen, $41.47. I don't have much feel for this game, boys.
Neither do I. What's the thought around Sharp being in the centres and no longer in the halves?
Well, I guess it depends if KP doesn't play, do you think they play Fletcher Hunt at fullback or Sharp?
I reckon Sharp goes to fullback.
He'll be at centre or fullback, so.
It's probably not the worst one to get on him for a try scorer if he moves to fullback.
What's he
He'd
paying?
come in,
He's quite
wouldn't he?
short, isn't he?
Oh, is he short?
It's $1.80.
Oh, yuck.
I think he'll stay at centre for what it's worth.
I think I stood him $1.76. I'm going for Lucas, and in order to boost him just some value-wise, I think he's up about 230. But if you bring in the max unders, which for this game is 61.5 points, which I love. You're seeing a 60 there, baby. You take it. $3.76 with the maxi in there.
I like that bet. Like, he basically copied mine but forgot one of the legs. And that's because we don't know about the game. We don't know about Origin players. A bit confusing. I've just tried to do all right, bookies, let's lean into your lines and just shorten them a little bit. So what's it, 14.5? I'll just make it minus 11.5 for the Knights. I'll throw the unders up to 61 because, as Eddie said, it's actually one of the bigger max unders you will get. And then a Lucas, because he's the only guy with a little bit of value around. Like,
Just a pinch of value.
yeah, the other guys are $1.30s, $1.36s.
Fletcher Sharp at
Yeah.
$1.76 is not getting me going.
No.
It's not. I don't even know he's going to play.
I mean, this is what the bookies love, is when the Knights, like 2 weeks ago, everyone scored a try, right? And then they're like, oh, no, everyone scored a try. We have to pay out a few Marzus bets. Really, they're going, well, now we've got about 6 weeks worth of Marzu at $1.30. Yeah. And people just throw him into multis and you score, but then Sharp won't score, blah, blah, blah. Just pick a fucking Lucas, you know what I mean? 549.
Sebo's betting and talking like a guy that picked up 20 units in Origin.
He definitely is.
Yeah, he is. I've got.
We'll find out.
we will find out.
Fucking
we'll
oath
find
we will.
out tonight. I've got Lucas in there, and I've also got KP for anytime try scorers. It's the Eels, right? It's the Eels. The Eels are shit.
Let's not forget who it is.
Let's
No Moses either.
No Moses, and without any no Moses, no Eel.
Well, he's the only Eel.
I also, and I'm not going to do it, but Dill Brown up against his old club. Is that for the first time?
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Not nothing, but it also is nothing because I'm not going to do anything with it. But I am going to take in a maxi unders. So just a Ponga and a Lucas is at 5s. You put in a max unders of 61, whatever, and you get into 971. It keeps into that $10 threshy.
I think it could be the final days of the maxi unders. I think the way we talk about it, the fact that it hits all the time, touch wood.
Yeah, 61 is a fuckload.
It's a shitload, mate.
Yeah. It's
Unless the Knights
Max
score
unders,
61.
Max unders got up every game last round as well. So
Yeah, I mean,
maxi unders. I think he's 8, 16, 21. It's 20 from 21 max unders.
But it'll be done in a way no
Last
one will
three
ever notice. because it'll just like the
just
amount
bring it down?
no, but the amount it boosts your try scores will just be down till this time next year you'll be like, you don't get what you used to get for max under.
That's how the fuck.
They won't be like an overnight bloody coup. You know what I mean? Of max unders.
It's like your Ozaki. They killed that. You can't get those odds for it anymore.
Yeah, Zaki's.
No,
They killed the Ozaki. They killed the triple. They killed the try scorer butts. They fucking we listen. We for a long time now have been moving markets. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, it is.
They stole our boxy try too.
They stole the boxy try.
So
They're coming for our maxi unders.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to double your odds with a little maxi in there.
No.
if KP's out and not playing, is that Tom's responsibility to replace him then during this Origin rounds? Or
Yeah.
is that,
So basically, but what we're saying is though, like if your bets change because of Origin players, because it's difficult to do now, you don't need to put up your story and do anything. Just change your bet.
Change it.
and let us
yeah.
know in the chat.
If it's an origin-based
to your
thing,
stories.
it's not different to a wild card. But yeah, just put it on your profile saying changed.
Yes.
Yeah, changed.
so in a wild world where Tom forgets to do that, do you just cop 971 if KP doesn't play and you don't change it?
No, but he gets $1.90.
$1.90.
No bet.
Okay, cool.
no,
sweet.
yeah.
No bet on.
Well, he could put it on
Wait.
and then put it on the thing, and then it gets refunded.
That fucking chat reminds me. We went to this too, bloody. We meant to do that during the accountability, but we've got we got something nice for Roo. Bitch all the time. His horn wanted to sap.
Fuck yeah.
So I mean, I thought this would have been like done up or like stapled or something, but you can just drag it.
You get a double.
Thank you.
No, there's two different colours just to see what palette went better. But the double looks nice.
I think they both look good, and I think he wears both.
Deal.
Well, we got to staple them so they are.
But if Tom, just for your aware hall monitor, if Tom could put that bet on now, he could put it on his profile this second. If he forgets and Ponga doesn't go out, it will be refunded. So he'll actually
and that's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that's not me doing anything wrong.
But a refunded bet is $1.90.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why would you lose?
Why would you lose?
Because this is
No.
gonna happen
No. For the longest time, if your bet was refunded before the game and it removed from your
No,
profile,
I'm talking
you get
after the game.
$1.90.
If it gets refunded after the game, we've just had the conversation about this for like a month.
I think that's ridiculous. I think if KP's out, it's your responsibility to take care of it and sort it out. If you don't deal with it, it's $1.90.
Yeah, that's the thing. If the whole point, so this is where it's
For the
confusing.
longest
the whole
time, the
point was
refund
supposed
has
to
not been $1.90.
No,
That's like
that's if you don't put
it's
a bet on
only
it.
just been a thing. How could the longest time the refunded
The
thing's
refund has been a rule for 2 weeks.
No, it's not. No. If you put a bet on, right, and before the game, like we're talking 24 hours before the game, a guy of yours isn't playing, your bet will be refunded.
Oh yeah. No, of course.
we're talking- so why
after
we-
the
why
game.
we-
'Cause
why we-
We're
after the
talking after the
it
game.
happens. They sometimes get refunded after the game if you're on an extended
Because
bench.
Ponga could be on an extended bench. And
I
they
think if
get-
he's on an extended bench, it should be a fucking loss. He's in the team.
But
Just
not if
didn't
you get
put on
it.
the field.
But if Neds have to given you the
You
refund,
getting the refund, that's the same thing that happened to you the other day where you're like, well, it's just Sungy, man. Like,
Yeah, we gave
that's
you the
one-
green
We
slip,
gave you the
yeah.
fucking green slip, you fucking idiot.
Well, but that's because
that was
Sonny-
injury.
It
though.
doesn't matter. It's fucking
but it's the
idiot.
same rule.
It's the same thing.
It's
Ned's refunded.
Unfortunately, through this great addition to Ned's gambling site and processes, obviously it's advantage punter, which we love. It has taken away a fun little element of the show
Yes.
whereby, like, if you aren't wily enough or savvy enough to realize your player's been removed, you get your bet refunded. No one gives a shit.
No,
That's
no,
Sort
but
of what's happening.
I think
No,
if
no,
it's
no, no.
removed before game, it's different.
If removed before game, then it's on you. But if
Yeah.
he's on an extended bench and doesn't play, a la what happened to Sebo with Jai Gray,
Yeah,
was it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's just like you can't help.
That's
if
going to
you're
be
not
incredibly
used.
rare. In this situation, if Ponga is ruled out and Tom doesn't change it,
Yeah, no,
it costs
that's
$1.90
yes,
though.
yeah.
Which is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yes.
No,
If
no,
Ponga's
we're all
on
in
the
that.
same
Yeah,
level.
If
okay,
Tom
sweet.
put his
He's
bet
ruled
on
out
today
totally.
and then he
Yes,
gets
okay,
ruled out
sure.
because of Origin, no way he's playing. That would
100%
refund that
that's
well
on me.
before the
Okay,
game.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on.
All right.
All right. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Because I thought you were saying, well, I got bet refunded, so it's.
I think
No.
the Jai Gray situation is incredibly rare, realistically.
Well, listen, mate.
That he sits on the six-man
It happened
bench,
literally
doesn't
on the
get
weekend,
field.
so I don't know how rare it is. Who hasn't gone?
Lippy, Knights only 20, only team to score 20. Sharp Marju 5-12.
Beautiful. We move on to the Tigers and the Dogs. Interesting game, this one. Interesting game, Rando.
Very interesting game. This game will be played at Combank. The Tigers, they have conceded 142 points in their last 3 games, whilst the Dogs, they haven't gone any better. They've lost 5 of their last 6. But the Tigers, they have won 5 of their last 6 at Combank when they are the favourites. The Dogs have lost 14 consecutive games as underdogs at Combank Stadium. Jesus. And I do like the return there of Buller and Coruscant. In particular, Appy, the Tigers have won 5 of their 7 games this season when he is playing. For try scorers, you've got Jacob Carraz. He's at $2.50. Scored in 3 straight games. Scored in 2 of his last 3 games at fullback. And a fullback has scored in 3 of the last 4 against the Tigers. The next one could be a really good value play. Inari Tuala, he's named at right centre at the moment. He's at $3.20. He's made 2 line breaks in each of his last 2 games and, of course, scored last week against Melbourne. He's also scored 3 tries in his last 4 games against the Tigers. A right centre has scored 4 tries in the last 4 games when facing Macassini, who will be at left centre. But if Stephen Crichton does get named for the Bulldogs, the best thing about this is that you're getting $3.20 for Tuala, who will probably get pushed to right wing, and a right winger has scored 8 tries in the last 7 games against the Tigers. So it could be a win-win, this one.
Don't mind that. It's a nice little
Don't
insight there.
you try and tell me that
That
Montoya?
right
You
wing
reckon
spot for
Montoya?
Canterbury is such a graveyard. It's fucked. The ball never gets out there.
He will, I reckon, with Critter. He's more of a passer.
Yeah, we said that for the 5 weeks before that. Tuala didn't get any ball, though. It's good
Nah,
value,
just
but it's
saying.
a danger spot.
I like the Dogs. Can I
Just
say
$3.20
it?
for a
I
winger.
like the Dogs here.
Really?
I like the Dogs, and I'm just going with vibe. I'm going with vibe. The Tigers,
Even with Appy back.
the Tigers have been in different. Obviously, they've had injuries and people out. Appy is back. But the Dogs, when they started to play a bit of rugby league last week, I don't know whether it just awoke something in them. And I'm not saying it's going to turn their season around because no one believes that. But potentially just awoken something. Could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Dogs into a Jerry, into a Max Unders, you're getting 7.23.
Yep. Okay.
Bit of Val for the Dogs.
I've got no idea what's going to go on here.
No, I don't either.
The Dogs smashed Penrith when Penrith were untouchable, and it's like, great, they went good against Melbourne without Origin stars. Melbourne is shit anyway. Tigers were going great, but then took out like 6 of their best players, get a few of them back.
Does it take a while to get back into the game?
Who the
flow
fuck
of
knows?
things?
So, just when it's a minefield out there, so I'm just going for an immortal bet within it. I've got the max unders here, which are 56.5, because bit shorter than the other ones because the Dogs suck and the Tigers' attack has sucked of late. But then I'm just going 2 big boys. Fucking Appy back. You know what I mean? Maybe he's just going to smash over Tyrrell May and Alex Twal. Now I know Twal's only scored like 2 tries in his entire life. One of them was this season though. But you get 128.66 just for 2 fucking. Let's call it the cinder block. The cinder block bet.
Bookend bet.
The bookend bet, the rook bet.
Cinder block.
Look, I like it. I like it. For 128.66, I like it. Let me say that much. What's wrong, Rando?
Nothing.
Someone's not playing.
Nothing. It's a great bet.
It's a great bet.
I was
Someone's
looking at
not
Rue and I
playing.
was like, this is probably the best bet I've heard on
No,
the
it's a
show
good
ever.
bet. All right, Guru, what are you doing?
I don't think I'll ever walk past this game ever again and not bet on Galvin to score in this one. I'm betting on Spice and then Taruva. I think he uploaded something about Galvin at the time, so a bit of Spice bowl there. Galvin Taruva, $7.34.
Control C, Control V. What?
Why are you doing that, mate?
Well, I don't know. I'm getting the vibe and reading the room here.
What? So you're starting.
Control C, Control
What do
V.
you mean? You just had a fucking.
What about a cinder block bet?
Something's happening which I don't have the
Just
time
bet
to
for 5 minutes
research.
and you cinder block bet.
You can fucking wild card it, you pussy.
Yeah, but I want to say my wild card.
You're a
All we were
How many
giggling
wild
at-
cards do you get? Do you get unlimited wild cards?
Yeah, one.
One a week.
Easy. So yeah, I
You
control
don't
C.
like your cinder block bet.
Well, everyone's got to look in their face like there's something I don't fucking
him,
know.
Rando.
The only thing that you said that 12 scored this season, and me and Rue were looking at each other like that. He
Hasn't
hasn't
he?
scored this season.
So it's not a train.
So it's not a train wreck.
Let me check.
Okay.
But we're just saying that.
Oh no! So a guy he's going to pay fucking $11
block
score
bet,
hasn't
mate.
scored. Where is he? 13.
We're both looking at each other saying who's going to tell the poor guy. But you went on
He
for 5
scored
minutes.
twice,
so-
hasn't he?
He scored twice, but he hasn't scored this season.
So he's last year with everyone was like he hasn't scored ever though, right? So he scored 2 last year, did he?
Oh, I think he scored them both in 2024.
Yeah, he scored
pretty
them
sure.
in the year
Because
before.
everyone started saying he might be the greatest try scorer ever. Oh no, 2023 and 2024 was when he scored.
Right. Okay.
He's due.
He's due.
He's
He's
due.
definitely due.
Definitely
There's
due.
no
All
doubt
right.
about it.
Fine. I'm keeping
Once
it.
every 100
You
games.
keeping it?
Yeah.
Just do
okay.
it. That's what I'm saying.
I thought there was
dude.
something like 12 wasn't
Have a
playing
bit
or
of
some
fucking
shit.
self-belief, mate.
I do. That's why I asked bloody Cody this morning. I said, is 12 playing? And he said yes. I'm like, sweet, but I didn't check. There might have been something with Tyrrell May going on. I don't know.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Just ask next
How am I
time,
meant
mate.
to
Just
know?
ask.
What's fucking Lippy doing?
Mate, I've also got a bet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Cinderblock bet. Like it, Sebo. I'm on the original boot scooting baby here. Appy comes back into the side. A lot of belief when he's playing. $4 just to skirt out. Little $4.
Okay. Lance Vance dance.
Appy Tigers 13 plus 831.
Storm v the Roosters, Rando. What
Storm
of it?
v Roosters. This will be at Amy Park at 7:30 on the Saturday. The Storm, they are $2.05 outsiders. The Roosters, $1.77. The line is at 1.5. The total points at 49.5. Now, I would only assume the Storm are that close in odds because they've won 7 of their last 8 games against the Roosters. However, they haven't beaten a team currently sitting in the top 8 yet this season. They are 0-5 in those games. They have lost 8 of their last 9 night games as well. And the Roosters, they have been flying. They've won 6 of their last 7. So I don't mind the Roosters there to cover that 1.5 line. For try scorers, the right edge has been a shambles in defence for Melbourne. Hugo Savala, he scored 5 tries in his last 5 games at left centre. So I don't mind him. Sua Wong, he's at $4.60. A right second row has scored 10 tries in the last 10 games against Melbourne, and even better, Sua loves scoring against Melbourne, scoring in 3 of his 4 games against them.
Everyone's going to back up, are they, Rando, Roo?
I think the Storm have to make a fight for the 8, I guess. And they've all been named to
Teddy
start.
traditionally backs up as well. Then who else you got? Rads.
Rads.
He should play limited minutes.
Yeah.
He'll play. Lindsay
That's
Collins.
Lindsay, yep.
Well, the good thing is
They were all named and started.
Those odds makes me think Teddy might be resting or something though, because I
And they'd
find
know that, the bookies?
they'd have some idea.
The cover suggests that Teddy will be rested because it's all backs in that reserves list. There's not many forwards.
Yeah, they've even got like the young kid Rex Bathingweight.
Yeah,
who's
Shawboy.
fullback.
Shawboy finally
Who's
making it.
Shaw and double.
I was
boy.
reading about him actually.
Yeah.
Is he playing?
He's there. I think pretty sure he won. He was a part of the team that won the first premiership at Shaw since.
So
06.
is Rex starting?
He's,
no,
he's
no,
named
he's in the
fullback for New
reserves.
South Wales Cup, but he's in the reserve list for first grade. If
And would
Teddy-
he play if Teddy
I
didn't
don't.
play?
I think they'll play Cody Ramsey. But
Probably most
Beautiful
likely
little piece
Ramsey.
about Rex in the paper this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, mate.
Rex is a great
Bloody
name.
boarding school boy, you know what I mean?
weren't you 10?
Just like me.
But you didn't go to Shaw, mate. You're not one of those guys.
Nah.
Nothing wrong with those boys.
So Rex playing or not? Talk to me, boys.
you know he's a
I
short
don't
kid.
think.
Yeah, I know he is.
Yeah.
He's pretending like he didn't know
That's
that Rex was.
private school boy. That's
Yeah,
what
it was
I
a
got
couple of private
on-
school
that's
boys,
what I got
yeah.
on
So
the
Rex
show.
is paying what? Any time?
No, he's
Can't
not
even
gonna,
get on
he
Rex.
can't-
No,
he's
he's
not
not
gonna-
reserve.
Fuck,
Well,
so
why
Rex
you
isn't playing.
No.
For the third time, no, he's on the reserve.
We're
list.
talking about him potentially
But if
coming
he
in.
does potentially play, I'll be able to.
Yes, you'll be able to
wild card Rex.
wild card bet him. Yes.
Good.
I liked you. What did you say about Savvy B again?
Savvy,
Savvy
B
B?
loves to score, and the Storm are shocking on their right edge.
Okay. Well, I accidentally this morning found a bet that would be a mortal bet. I had no idea. So Savvy B, you put him down for just 2 tries, right? He scored 2. It looks on Neds. It says
He scored
about
it
4
before.
weeks ago.
Yep.
He scored the last week, the week before that, 2 tries there, and then Hughes is playing, right?
Yep.
He can put a bomb up for Warbrick. Warbrick scores 2 all the time. So just Savvy B and Hughes. I mean Warbrick, 55-53.
I just a quick thing. We were allowed multiple immortal attempts in a week.
No,
I didn't
not.
think you
You
were.
only allowed one.
I think that was greedy gut
Really?
stuff. Nah.
Yeah, mate. Yep.
I thought we just limited it to
Probably
you
kept
had
that
to have-
quiet, I reckon.
Huh?
Should have kept that quiet, I think.
Don't you start, cunt. You fucking let everyone know.
Yeah.
But
You're
yeah,
right.
sorry,
It would have
sorry.
been craftier of us.
Yeah, it would have.
Would have been $1.90.
So you're only allowed. I remember I was talking about it. I thought it would
it
the
was to
decision
stop
of
just-
half the odds had to be under 10, kind of.
No, you can
no.
only have one immortal attempt a week to stop.
Imagine
having
losing an
fucking
immortal
7
bet you
bets.
won because you
that
had
sucks.
2 immortal bets on. That'd be the
Imagine
fucking best.
Dude,
Well, yeah, now it's 17. If I take a brick out,
that would have been fun, wouldn't it? Anyway.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Look at my fucking. The rule on this show is keep your mouth shut until accountability.
Shut up.
That's sort of the rule, isn't it?
I hate without 2 bricks. Anyway, I'll just go. I'll go 1 brick and 2 Savvy Bs. Thanks. 17, 18.
Has anyone just taken on this Roosters line? I feel like it's juicy.
It's so good.
I'm thinking about maybe doing it closer to the game. I'm not going to do it now.
I think you need
wanna
more
see-
context.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I'm because they're for minus 2.5 points. They were paying 2 something. I was just looking at there. I'm like, that's some juicy shit right there. That's like a juicy, hearty.
Well, it
juicy
could
poo.
get a rugby league tripling.
Yes, that's where I was looking, but I went, I'm not going to do that now because if I then need to wildcard that, I still need to remain as a triple. It's tactics.
There's
guys.
also context to come out of last night's game.
Correct.
You know,
There's a lot of context before I start going out there.
if you've been gutted and your organs all over the floor, maybe
Yep.
you think about it. You know.
So I've got, does Storm love to fuck off and blow a first half lead?
Yep, they do.
So I'm going Storm first half, Roosters second half, Moses Leo anytime. You're getting $7.21 there. Not a bad bet from your old mate Tommy Burns.
I actually don't mind that bet.
Yeah. Yep.
Suafalongo, Jerome Hughes, and Savala. Is Savala Savvy B? Is that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Savvy, yeah.
How
Is
savvy be?
Savala savvy?
1463?
I used to love it. At that bar in Darlinghurst, I used to work at, at their Sunday. There was gay Sundays at the pub next door, and so you get a few of the pre-drinks. And there's this guy who was this big kind of balder fella. I swear he had pec implants, and he'd always wear a shirt just over it, and he'd always order, just the house Savvy B, thanks. And I was just like, in my head, he was just Savvy B. And I was just like...
Nothing like a house Savvy B.
Where's house Savvy B? That was, that's when everyone was having the bloody New Zealand Savvy Bs.
Oh, you love it.
Love a Savvy B. I'm also
Savvy.
on Savvy B, 2+ into a Hughes, 29.53. It's a good drop.
It's a
Bit of
good
a
I
shardy
actually
guy
hate
to
Savvy
run.
B. Savvy
I
B is
don't mind it.
fucking
Nah,
disgusting.
I'm
The
loving
New
my
Zealand one, the
white wine.
passion
No,
fruit
white
one.
wine
Yeah,
is one
Savvy
thing.
B is probably my
Sav
least
Blanc
favourite.
is disgusting.
Especially like the New Zealand passion fruit. It was the thing in 2007.
It's a Marlborough Sauv
It's like
Blanc.
Marlborough Sauv Blanc,
Yuck,
is it?
dude.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh my God.
Was it Shardy that got killed by
Shardy's mad.
the movie Sideways.
no,
it was
by Kath and Kim? What did they used to drink? Apparently, sales for it was either Savvy B or Chardonnay fell off a cliff because everyone was like,
Really?
they're bogan.
Tobler can find that for
Can
us.
you look
back,
that up?
yeah.
There was also a movie Sideways, like an independent film with Paul Giamatti where they're about wine, and then I think Cab Merlot dropped in sales as well because they just had this just one scene where he just loses it.
Again,
And
it's Cab Merlot is the Savvy B of the red wine world.
It could have been
Not important.
Chardonnay, Ed. Chardonnay. They used to call it Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
Instead of
So,
Chardonnay.
So it was Shardy sales. They took it.
Yeah. But now if you get back onto what Shardy do I like? The Scarborough Shardy.
Scarborough Shardy, very nice Shardy.
There's another
Love a
brand.
Shardy.
Yeah.
I'd go Shardy
But as I
today.
said on the weekend, after the best bet that anyone's landed this year in terms of how it's pieced together, I was having a Shardy on the weekend.
Best bet this year.
Well, no, in terms of how it's pieced together, it's a fucking belongs in a museum.
Yeah, it's a work of art. It's a dolly.
It's a dolly.
A lippy. Have we done the lippy yet?
I don't know.
Okay, Teddy Savala 559. Don't know if we have. Doesn't matter.
I'm keeping my immortal bet as Savvy B after all that and Boar Brick, and I've changed the other one.
You changed your
Yeah.
bookend bet.
My
and did you
bookend
copy
bet.
Roo?
Yeah, copied
Okay,
right.
sweet. All right, Broncos Dragons Rando.
This one is at Sunday, 2 p.m. at Suncorp. The Broncos, heavy favourites, $1.12, up against the Dragons at $6.50. The line, 19.5 points. The total points is at 54.5. Now, the Dragons, they have a surprisingly good record against the Broncos, winning 8 of their last 10 meetings. They've won 5 of their last 7 games at Suncorp against them as well. The Broncos, they have failed to cover 19.5 start in 17 consecutive day games at home. Their biggest win this season, in fact, has been 20 points on the dot against the Dogs. So I don't mind the Dragons to cover that line. If not, the max unders could be on 2. For try scorers, nothing to touch in the outside backs for the Broncos. They're all below $2. But Ezra Mam, he's at $2.25. He's scored in all 4 games he has played against the Dragons. We saw Tamari Martin score 2 tries on the left as a half last week against the Dragons too. For another try scorer that has a good record against the opponent, that's Clint Gufferson. He's been dead quiet lately, but he has scored 10 tries in his last 10 games against the Bronx, and a fullback has scored in 3 of the last 6 against the Bronx.
Geez, when you look at it,
Fullbacks scored in
3 of the last 6 against the Broncos.
There you go.
Reece Walsh Hattie, 725. Reece Walsh Hattie.
I didn't even
suck
see
me
your odds
off.
there. I was about to say, I looked at the Reece Walsh Hattie odds and I was like, oh my God.
I'm in for a Walsh double. Fletcher Sharp I took for a double the other week. Rue got too greedy with the hat trick, so sometimes there's value in just paring it back a pinch. Broncos 13 plus is $1.50, which seems ridiculous. Why? Like, seriously? $4.02.
I'm just going to Control-C, Control-V that. I just threw names at a dartboard before because I just couldn't find any value. But looking at Broncos 13 plus and just a double for Walsh before
Broncos 13 plus. You're talking $1.50.
No, but
That's 50%.
Every day, well, every week that goes on, I'm always like, where is it? Where the fuck is it?
It's not here.
They are fucking
It's not
terrible.
here. Don't
know.
be
Reece
silly,
Walsh of not selected in Origin fame will be
Oh,
running
I
a
know,
train.
but I'm just
Don't be
saying. But the
silly.
Broncos have been pretty ordinary this year.
Mate, I'll tell you, I've been where you've been. Anzac Day this year, I've been where you've been, and it's just not a thing. They're fucking terrible.
Do they have the Titans left or someone left?
Yeah, they got one more Titans game.
So that's the one that's going to happen. But like,
It'll happen in August.
they're not going to go winless, right? It's impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
The Knights they won in 2015. They
drew
won
one.
one
One
game.
game.
So like, it's
I don't think
possible.
they're as bad as that side, for what it's worth.
Yeah, but you're a dick rider.
But you also said that Manly had the worst pack in the comp, and
Yeah.
they would come dead last.
Yeah, so your
like,
credibility's fallen off a rugby league cliff.
I'm giving the Dragons a 12.5 start. I'm taking Dylan Egan, who I believe runs at Ezra.
No, he's left second row. He'll be running at Adam.
Nice, dude. Great start.
It's
Hamish
Great
Stewart,
start,
maybe?
bro.
It's Hamish Stewart on the
Hamish
right
Stewart's
edge.
on the right edge, yeah.
I'm going to stick with Dylan Egan into Arthur's $18.72. This didn't go as I planned.
What's Lance doing?
Lance is going Arthur's, Stags, and then Dragons plus 19.5, 743.
Okay. Raiders, Cows, Rando.
Raiders, Cowboys, sunny day down here in Canberra. 4 p.m. kickoff. The Raiders surprising favourites at $1.65. The Cows out to $2.25. The line, 3.5. The total points, 53.5. The Cowboys, they have won 5 consecutive games as underdogs this season. They've won 7 straight games against the Raiders as well, whilst the Raiders, they have lost 6 of their last 7 home games. So clueless as to why the Cowboys are out so far. Also, if you don't like picking a result here, the last 15 games between these two sides have gone under that 53.5 mark too. For try scorers, looking at Helam Lukey here, $3. He's scored in 3 of his last 5 games, scored in both games at GIO Stadium, and runs at Ethan Sanders, who has missed 35 tackles in his last 11 games. But this is the one that I want us all to ride, really. It's a narrative bet. Tom McHaley, game 100, never scored in the NRL before. He's tried so hard the last few games. He had 6 tackle breaks last week against the Bunnies, probably got held up a couple of times as well. Surely this is the time he scores. He's $11 to break the drought.
He's been pulled up by the video ref a few times this year
Disallowed
already.
twice.
Boom, $11, I'm on it. Bang.
He
you
also
go.
dropped the ball over the line on our last live stream. I don't know if you remember that. Manly Cows.
He's been real close.
I
Very
vaguely
close on a
do,
few times.
But I don't like getting on players during their milestone games. That's just
fair.
everyone's got to have something.
I feel
that
like
they
this is
tie themselves to, a bit of a constitution, as it were. And I've been accused of not having one in the past, and I do my best to rectify that. But
this is one of those ones
milestone
were I think they
games.
just pass it back to him. He's just in
I was about
support,
to
and
jump
they're like,
off, but now I'm thinking
a bit like Jason
It's not
Saab
going
to
to be
Jack
close enough to
Trbojevic.
do that. I think that's
I
when
reckon.
you fucking teams up.
I reckon.
You reckon it'll be close?
I reckon it probably. It could
Cows
be
been
close.
outsiders crazy.
Yeah.
Raiders have been terrible.
They always win as an underdog too.
I like that. I've got the Cows into max unders, which is 61.5. You get $2.91. Because then, what did you say? 53.5. That it's always under.
Last 15 games between them have gone
He's
under.
always under.
He's under 53.5.
Yeah.
So you put a little maxi in there.
But is that when Raiders were... Like, are Raiders still defending as good as they used to?
They're going okay.
It's the last 15 games.
Yeah. Oh, between the last 15 games.
Between
you've got-
those two
okay.
teams, though. Between
Yeah,
those
but
two
I like
teams
the
in
max unders
general.
anytime I see Raiders, but it used to be like an automatic max unders.
It's a
'cause
pretty
you were
good
like,
data set, 15 games.
Last 5 games of the Raiders have gone under 53.5 points.
Perfect. Cool.
Ed, I'm
Just wanted to
joining
do
you.
that.
291 Cows max unders. I like that.
It's good bet.
Yeah. So where is he? $11 still? Your
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
Where is he?
$11 into a max unders. Ooh.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where I can't even find him here. Where is he?
He's just at the bottom there, mate.
Very bottom. $11. I mean, you used to get not double-digit odds for guys that never score a try. So I'll give the bookies that. And then what do you reckon we get with the max unders, guys?
Surely 20s.
What do you reckon?
What is it? What was it paying originally?
11?
19.
We get 16.63.
It's all right. It's only one try. If you chuck another try scorer,
11. Keep it a clean 11. I don't think you're getting enough. It's not doubled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're going to get a McKaylee at $11, why try sully it with anything else? Because $11 is enough, right?
And that was what is the maxi? 61 and a half.
yeah.
Oh, give me a piece. Snap that off and put it in me butthole. I've got. Was that too much?
No.
No. Okay, good. I was just checking.
Yeah, I'll take it anyway. I'll take the max unders.
Oh, God, it'd be a shame if McKaylee scores and it's 62.
I've gone Cows, Drinky, Lukey. I like a Drinky and a Lukey, or Lukey to have a bit of a Drinky. You throw that was $9.29. Cows, Drinky, Lukey.
You like Lukey to have a bit of a drinky, a bit of a slurpee?
But then you throw in a max uns and you're going to get 16.47. It's not the juice one would have hoped, but it's juice that I can stand by. 16.47.
I just love these max unders. Yeah. Like it's just the.
Well, you got to
Soak
get
it
in
up
while
now.
we're getting
Soak it up now.
It's going to be gone. It's going to be gone by end of
listen,
season.
the getting's good at the moment. You know what I mean? Max Unders has been saluting almost always, except for that Manly game. But like he's fucking around.
Yeah.
And he'll fuck off too. He's a renegade.
Yeah, he is. He does what he wants. So that was me. Cows, Drink, Luke, Max Unders, 16.47. Lippy.
I'm sorry. Cows, first team to score a try. Cows 13 plus 638. Not bad either.
I don't mind that either. I don't know about the 13 plus, but obviously there's been a lot of 13 plus getting around these
Cows
days.
fan.
We'll go to Panthers Warriors. Thanks, Rando. If that's all right, thanks, mate.
Probably one of the great Sunday night games. This one at CommBank. It will be 15 and clear. The Warriors, they're looking for 7 wins on the trot. However, they haven't beaten the Panthers in Sydney since 2019. If Cleary is rested, they have never beaten the Panthers without Cleary since he debuted, going 0-7 in games that Nathan hasn't suited up in the 7 jersey. The Wires have also lost 7 of their last 9 games as underdogs. So I don't mind the Panthers there to cover potentially that -3.5 line. For try scorers, Paul Alamotti is at right wing at the moment. He's scored in each of his last 3 games. Talalungi has been at half and Cleary has been missing. He's scored 10 tries in his last 10 games as a right winger, and a right winger has scored 4 tries in the last 5 against the Wires. If you're looking for a bit more value, Ali Leotawa, he's there at right centre at $3.60. He scored last time he played against Penrith. A Warriors right centre has scored in 3 consecutive games against Penrith, and Penrith, they have conceded 57% of their tries down his attacking edge.
Boys, I got on earlier in the week. The Wars, it was a 6.5.
Sorry, just something really dumb.
It was a 6.5 start earlier in the week, so I just grabbed that. That's at $1.90. I'm sort of just taking that, hoping that Penrith rest players. And if they don't, I might be wild carding that, but I'll take those points as it stands.
This game confused me a little bit, to be honest. Okay, because like you say, Panthers may rest, they may not. Where are they going to be at? It's also the Sunday game, so they'll probably play, but I don't know. I'm just going to go for long odds here. DWZ 2 plus, Jenkins 2 plus, 1976.
Don't hate the bet, Edward.
Just long
I
odds.
don't hate the bet. I
Long
had
odds.
AKP at 2 plus at $4.
Yep. Carney Pereira, mate.
Carney Pereira, but I'm actually changing that up. And I'm going AKP and the Milkman 3 plus combined $4.50.
Did you take some encouragement from the Lippy last week did that. He did DWZ, AKP 3+ Binny.
Did not actually. Well, I didn't remember
It was
that.
a nice
no.
bet. It got up.
Carney P has 19 career doubles from 60 games, so he's basically
Are
scoring.
you serious?
Yeah.
He's 61 tries in 60 games.
19
He's a
career
freak.
doubles
In 60 games.
from 60 games.
So-
That's
I
unbelievable.
mean,
spent
that's
most of
why
it
I
at
was
the
thinking of
Titans.
standing him out as just a 2+er. But
That's
it is against
unbelievable.
Panthers. Milky might score 2. He might score 1. Who the fuck knows? 450's good Val, though.
Well, it's
Yeah,
good
not
value.
bad.
Not Val Holmes. He ain't good. No disrespect, but he's bad. You know what I mean?
What's happened to him, bro?
I drafted him, is what fucking happened to him.
You've lost your sashes, mate.
Sashes, right?
Let me get them for you.
Yeah, Val's in all sorts, unfortunately.
What, mate? Have you given him a call? You said, hey, bro, you going? What's going on?
No, I saw him over in Vegas. I told him I drafted him first. He seemed very confident, but he hasn't reflected that throughout the season.
That's embarrassing that you did that.
I was also at the airport coming home from Magic Round the other day, standing out the front of the airport talking to Sam Ringney about how good my draft team went and that Ewan Aiken scored. So I was just sucking his dick, and then guess who was standing next to me? Ewan Aiken. Very embarrassing.
Sucking his penis?
Yeah.
Had it
He
taken.
heard the whole thing live. Yeah.
So you took it all?
Took every single bit of it.
That's disgusting.
That's foul, dude. All right, who hasn't gone here?
I haven't gone. I'm taking a max unders again, 54.5, and then just a Jenkins and a DWZ. I got that DWZ max under with someone else the other week, and it was kind of the same odds. Just like you don't really going to be max undering many wingers, but when you get like a DWZ going up a good defense, you get some juice there. So 508 for DWZ, Jenkins, one each side, max unders, easy, love it, simple,
5 and 8.
clean.
5 and 8.
Yeah.
Nice. Lippy, only Panthers to score 20+, Panthers -3.5, 285. Unit scoopers, gentlemen.
Unit scoopers. This is a walk in the line. It's obviously not Nazaki 8 because there's not 8 games. So it's just I'm walking the line. Johnny Cash. I will not be playing the song. Manly +1.5. Knights -14.5. Dogs +4.5. Roosters -2.5. Broncos -13.5. Cows +8.5. Was, as I lose it, +9.5. It's paying 50.98.
Nice, mate. Very nice.
My unit scooper, I have got Manly +6.5, Knights -5.5, Roosters -5.5, Cows +7.5, and the Wars +8.5. That's $15.39. That one.
Nice. There's an old saying, getting while the getting's good, Tom. Make hay while the sun's shining. So I go back, I return to my old friend Max Unders, $10.30. We try and run it back.
You're doing everyone max. Well, I mean, even that's crunching a little bit now, right?
Because there's a game, there's less.
Yep, of course. I'm going Manly +8.5. I'm giving a few people some extra points on the lines and taking the max unders on that. Then Knights, I'm just giving him 5.5 over total tries. So I don't know who's going to score him, but it's against the Eels. I'm taking fucking Savy B after all of that. I'll go back to fucking Darlinghurst, buy a bottle of the bloody left bank Sav Blanc, thanks. Solitel House Savy B. Reece Walsh, we talked about him, try, score a double, triple, blah, blah, just get him in there for one. Queensland +8.5, and then the max unders there, 61.5. 21.93. I mean, that's all I need to do to get off the bottom, right? That's all I need to do. That's all I need to do.
Nice, mate.
Yeah.
What's your hot seat, Tom?
It's going to be Roosters -1.5, $1.90.
Roosters -1.5.
Yep.
$1.90.
What, the Lippy's also got on Azaki. I wonder how he's got Manly plus, Para plus,
Fuck, maybe I'll change that.
Tigers -4.5, Roosters -1.5, Dragons +19.5, Cows +3.5, Penrith minus. Ooh, it's an interesting week for an Azaki because they seem obvious, but then there's a few of them. It's like how much is Origin going to
Is this week one of the hot seat or the new one, or week two? Two. Did you win last week?
Yeah.
He didn't put his bet on there.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
So does that mean Sevo's in the hot seat?
Oh, well.
Oh, that's so good.
You press on. Press on. Press on.
I don't know what made me think to check that.
You know what? It's good to get that out of the way early because it'll come back around.
I was going to try check, but I couldn't figure out how to do it on desktop, and then I forgot to.
Can I be honest with you? I knew I didn't put it on.
Yeah,
I was just
no.
seeing if I could get through it, so I'm not that upset. Sebo, you're up.
Yep, I'm up. Rando, you said the Sharks Manly game's going to be pouring. Is that the next day?
60 mils apparently.
60 mils.
Up to 60 mils.
Without the wet head, Nico, I'm just going to take the clean unders, under 45 and a half. $1.96.
Nice, mate.
Nice.
$1.96.
That's us, boys.
That's us.
All right. Much love to you all. Shout out to Neds. Shout out to everyone. Go Manly. Go New South Wales. Bye. Oh, yeah. Bye.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website